What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd and I'm back with some more Age Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Isis is from the DUD clan. His name is Fox. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Poseidon from the UCA clan. His name is Matreiuss. The map is Anatolia. It's currently 2-1 in this best of 5 series between Matreiuss and Fox. Fox taking that last game with a brutally long Ra vs Poseidon matchup. We've got a new game, new life, new outlook on life. I love this map. I love it, Anatolia. It's one of my favorite maps because the map really comes down to execution on the water, both fronts of the water, and making the right decision, very good decision making in order to transition into land at the right point in the game. Isis is considered one of the stronger of the gods on this map because of this issue here. When you see all the gold in the middle, if all the gold's in the middle, Isis just needs to map control in the middle of the game, which Isis is very good at due to Ancestors Eclipse. And then she can assert her dominance there. Matreiuss, on the other hand, playing Poseidon, also does fairly decently on this map. I actually would have expected to see him go Zeus here. Zeus fares just a touch better than Poseidon on this map because he can get access to Skylar at much of a speedier rate than Poseidon can. He gets favor income. His favor income's a little bit quicker. It doesn't matter so much though, so it's fine. We're going to see him go free as a standard god of choice, Poseidon. We normally see these build orders from these players. Matreiuss will normally go 4 or 5 villagers on the food, 7 villagers onto wood, send 1 villager over to this side, build that second dock, and then more villagers onto wood to get out 18 to 21 fishing ships. Very, very important to get that one happening. Fox, on the other hand, is very standard. We go 4 villagers food, 4 villagers wood, and we build. Oh, it's a little bit different. Normally we see only 1 dock on this side of the map because you need the second dock on this side of the map to get the 18 to 21 fishing ships. Very, very standard. But Fox doing a little bit odd, and maybe he's going to go 3 docks before the temple, which is a bit non-meta, but that's totally fine. He's going to try and grab these fishing spots maybe here. Would be my guess, but he hasn't gone for them just yet. I'd probably, if I went 2 docks on this side, I'd be aiming to grab these fish and then grab the fish on this side a little bit later here. But Fox just a little bit delayed on that one. Totally fine. He should be okay. Relics on the map. Normally on water maps, for some reason, we don't see people grabbing their relics very often. Got the Bridle of Pegasus. Not the best of relics, and the Tower of Acestus. And this one, would have come in handy, very much so in the last game, but not just yet. Matreiuss is moving forward to chuck this dock up. Did he see the double dock? He did see the double dock. So he's going to try and steal some fish on this side because he realizes he's probably not going to get the fish on this side, maybe. Which there's no harm in going for these fish, which Matreiuss is not doing. He's trying to fill up the top side. He's going to get 6 fish on the bottom and maybe 9 or more fish on the top. See the villager attack here. He's going to be able to stop this dock coming up, which is going to be gigantic for Fox, really. And also the Catastrophe is going to take some damage. You see another dock coming down for Fox. Absolutely huge. You can see this obelisk trying to get picked off here, but the priest is coming to throw some stones at him. Very, very good. Temple's up now for Matreiuss. We've got Hermes queued up. Fox is going to be away though. This is going to be an early classical age for Matreiuss, which is something we haven't been seeing very often on this map. Potentially, he's going through Hermes though, which is a bit of a surprise given he advanced so fast. Normally we'd see like a temple being relatively far forward, and potentially we see the villager fight here, but we might see Ares come through, followed by the Cyclops to just clear out this water before Fox can do anything. But that's not going to be happening. We may be able to see stable coming up, and I cookie Q. I favor neither player. I think they're both really similarly matched. Man, thanks so much for the bits. Really don't need to do that, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. And it looks like this villager is going to be able to get picked off, but one of the advantages that Egyptian has over Norse on these villager fights is that the fishing ships can build up these docks. And now Fox is going up through past just as Matreiuss advances. So Fox is going to be a minute behind Matreiuss here. Would not be surprised to see him just throw down a couple of military academies to start pumping out some hoplite to take down these docks. Got the triremes queued up on every single dock. Not going for Persine just yet. That's totally fine. Oh, the wolf picks up a lone villager there. That one hurts. Ouchie, ouchie, ouch, ouch. And now we've got the trireme stopping the fishing operation over here. And actually put the trireme in this spot right here, and these docks will not be able to reach it. Put it here on ground stance. The ship should be able to push off a couple of these fishing spots and this spot here. We'll see what Fox is going to do. Matreiuss going for his second town center nice and early here. And following that up probably with a Persine fairly soon. He's going to be pushing out into these docks again. Similarly, he could just run on this side of the water and then sit here away from these dock fire and prevent these fishing ships from gathering. You don't want to overcommit to the water, because oftentimes you fall behind on the land and lose the game that way. But seeing second town center is now up. Armory coming up for Fox, looking like a semi or a fast heroic actually. He's still got villagers gathering food. That does indicate a fast heroic, and Fox has got a lot of resources in the bank. Does not quite have enough gold here for some reason. He's gathering the gold, the wood with his favor, with his pharaoh there. Not exactly what you want to be seeing. And he does have a lot of fish, so he should be fine for food here. But does he manage to get Persine? He does get it, so he's going to get a lot more food income than what Matreiuss has got, because he does not have Persine. It's 25% increase. And when you look at all the other economic upgrades that are available, they only give a 10% increase. So a gigantic amount of efficiency you get there. Switching Pharaoh over onto gold as he's looking for the rest of that gold there. Armory just about to come up as he gets the 500 gold he needs to advance. Matreiuss he's doing something a bit strange here. Normally we don't see this. Normally we see villagers getting queued onto the gold mine. We get Persine and we try and get to the heroic age a little bit later than a fast heroic, but it's not that delayed. But we just see him build out some of those hero units. He's got Theseus out. The Sphinx is getting pushed back here for Matreiuss. Nice little push coming in. Okay, we've got just a couple of cabinets just chilling here, just 5. Both players just picking up for 5 there, and they don't need to push forward, don't need to do anything. It's enough to defend. Nephthys is coming through, and we see no such thing for Matreiuss here. Tower of Cetus still chilling there, not grabbing those relics, and we are seeing Matreiuss sitting on this town center. Should be sitting on this one though. That's the one that's probably going to be grabbed. If this town center gets grabbed, it doesn't really secure these locations at all for Fox. It does allow him to mercenary them, whatever you say. But we're seeing a little bit of action on this top side. Gets pushed back. Just doing the boomy booms. Well, Matreiuss now sees a little option to move forward on this bottom side. Nephthys coming through for Fox. Matreiuss is not quite there yet. He's pretty close. 17 villagers on the food. Pumping out villagers from both of his town centers though. Maybe just a little bit of overcommitment on wood. He's got no wood in the bank, but maybe not the most useful thing there. Migdol Stronghold now coming up. It's actually exactly where you want Fox to build the Migdol if you're Matreiuss. This does not secure anything. You can fight this town center off and totally fine. I see a couple of Toxotes coming out, and it should be totally cool there. Maybe Fox is going to be building out some siege ships, also getting out Salt Amphora. Love seeing that one. That's going to allow Fox to pump out Elephant. That's what he's going to be going for. Go for the Elephant, Siege Tower, Chariot Archer, push with Ancestors Eclipse. It will be very, very brutal, very difficult for Poseidon to deal with that one. He's going for this town center as well, which we talked about. Doesn't secure these gold mines, but does allow him to merc. Wouldn't be surprised to see him chuck up a market in this corner either. Now there's just a bunch of population just sitting underneath the docks, not doing anything. but Matreiuss not sitting in pop yet, so that's totally fine. Going through Aphrodite. It's going to help him a little bit, but this is all going to come down to, well, I mean, not really. I think even if the push doesn't work, Fox should be totally fine, but for Matreiuss, this is all going to come down to defending the push. If he can't defend this Ancestors Eclipse push, he's gonna be out of this game, out of this series. Let's see if that happens or not. Toxotes moving in, or running out. There's Scorpion and Sphinx on the prowl. Good for something to do with those guys. Bunch of military buildings coming down. I'm trying to secure this gold mine. This Talon Center does secure this gold mine, especially with this building placement, because it forces the army to come either through the town center or around this way, and should be totally fine there. So maybe this is going to be Ancestors Eclipse timing push. That will not work. And we do see Aphrodite here. The immediate curse on 3 spears there. Not exactly what you want to see. That's half the amount of pigs you get normally. Normally you're seeing 7. I think he wanted a war elephant pick off as well. Super unlucky there. The HP from the elephant is too much. If we jump over to Matreiuss perspective curse, it does 800 hit points worth of damage there. So I'm a little bit surprised that it didn't pick off the elephant. Maybe it wasn't in range. And now we've got a couple of priests out to deal with the Nemean lion. We've got the elephant here to attack those Toxotes. I always say it wrong. And we're seeing this push move in, and also the trireme pushing off this one little patch of fish here. I do like that. And he's actually going to be able to pick off these cabinets as well, as he's being pushed back. Settlement coming up, fortress coming up as well. This is how you defend these Ancestors Eclipse pushes. 1 fortress, 1 town center, maybe 2 fortress is enough, and there's no way it gets pushed in on. But he's going to be retreating here, and should be totally fine. He's going to use that ceasefire a little bit early because he saw the Ancestors coming down. I like that he built the fortress first, because you can't get a fortress up while ceasefire is down. You can't get fortress up, you can't get towers up. You can get a town center up, so it's going to be really, really useful for him. Wouldn't be surprised to see him build up military buildings here and here, and that's just to delay the siege towers getting onto the town center. And then the fortress may go down, but then he gets the militia spawn to pick off all of the siege towers. It's going to be 3 town centers to 3 town centers, more military buildings coming up. Here we go. So the ceasefire's down, should be okay. Weird positioning for this table. I would have thought here, right here. I guess it doesn't allow the Toxotes to retreat if he puts this here. So maybe a wall with a gate would be useful. See Matreiuss walling off this location here. During this ceasefire, I actually would prefer to see a wall down here, blocking off the corner trade, the corner market being set up. And we don't see a market just yet for Fox, so that's totally fine. Now there's no real risk of Ancestors Eclipse being prevented by ceasefire, so we're making this move in. Ancestors Eclipse will come down. Oh, he's choosing not to go for it just yet. We've got a McDowell Stronghold coming up. Fox wants to secure this middle. There's the Ancestors Eclipse. And the fight is going to be taken to Matreiuss. We do see fortified town centers and masons is up. The siege towers coming onto this fortress, but that's exactly what Matreiuss wants to see. This fortress does not do a lot, but the 6 or so militia that come out will be able to help quite a bit in order to deal with this one. You do see the the Atlanta and the Hippolyta pick off that Scorpion Man, and there's the militia. They're coming out, they do damage. But there are a bunch of Myth units back here waiting. You see another fortress is up yet again for Matreiuss to help out in the back. Now he can garrison villages into this town center and then start trying to pick off these siege towers. This is a big attack right now for Fox here, and it's not really working out for him. These war elephants starting to get picked off. The town center is starting to go down, but the villagers pop out of their town center there in order to force them back. And Fox does have to retreat those guys. The chariot archers should focus them down instantly, but do not. Instead, go for some of those other units. And now Ancestors Eclipse is over. It's currently 154 pop to 130 pop here, so Fox can still continue here. But with the Eclipse going out, those Scorpion Men revert back to their 25 hit points. And that was that. And Fox is in a little bit of a lead now. It's all up to Matreiuss to defend here and get his units back out. I'd like to see Matreiuss somehow. Well, he's going, there we go. I was going to say I'd like to see Matreiuss get to the Mythic age here, given he's a little bit behind on the population. He needs that extra boost in economy from the Plenty Vault, extra boost in armory upgrades from Forge of Olympus, which does give yourself a cheaper armory upgrades by 35%, I believe it is. Well, either villagers here and get back to work, but that's totally fine. He'll work that out when he can. So we're going to be picked off here as well. Random spearmen chilling inside of the siege tower. They'll be retreating here. Matreiuss should not be taking these fights. He needs to keep the army alive until it's strong. That's the general gist. You just let ISIS walk over you. Try not to fight. You fight underneath your town center and fortress until you get those iron upgrades. And when they come out, man, your army is strong and the ISIS player has some pain. We do see some stables coming up in this corner. I love it. Prevent the trade route before it starts. Oh, there's the Osiris from Fox. I didn't even check him. He's already in the Mythic age. This changes things completely here. I'm going to start seeing Catapult coming out. And it's going to be so difficult with all of these Chariot Archers. These Monuments of the Priest is coming up as well. That's fine though, because it's not going to be Artemis. But these Siege Towers are going to be able to move in. And the Catapult's going to be able to just sit underneath Chariot Archer fire and just siege away at this fortified town center. But there's Mythic Age for Matreiuss, class the Plenty Vault instantly. Over on this corner here. He's also got the, yet again, suboptimal trade route. He loves the suboptimal trade route, don't we? Temple is coming down as well. That's just going to be more militia to deal with. They'll get picked off really quickly. There is 4 of them though, so making a push through on this middle. As the army of Matreiuss is a little bit out of position with the heavy Toxotes coming through. And there is, was that no Forge of Olympus, or did I just miss it? Just check it. Oh, I can't see it. I have to go into Matreiuss's perspective, don't I? Matreiuss perspective. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, 150, 150. That means he has not gotten Forge of Olympus just yet. And this is a huge push right now, but it's not going to... Unless he gets the town center, it's not going to do all too much. He's moving forward with watchtowers nice and early, setting those ones up to pick off the army that's pushing forward. Does he have crenellations? He has crenellations. He's got copper weapons. And these siege towers are looking angry. They're moving in, trying to pick off all of what Matreiuss has got. And Matreiuss is scrambling a little bit now. He's got the Forge of Olympus. He's got those copper weapons, copper shields coming in. Oh, everything is coming in very, very fast. Oh, we see the siege towers targeting this armory, which I love. Going to slow down the armory upgrades just a little bit here, and even stop this copper shields coming through. Really, really smart play there. It's going to force another armory to have to be built up, which is getting built up in the corner. More military academies coming up right now for Matreiuss, and he's got the fortress over here. He's going to go for maybe a Heliopolis push into this town center. A little sneak attack, maybe. Matreiuss is sitting at full cop though, so he may have over-armied here, or over-economized. He's going for the Migdal Stronghold. He's got Polyphemus here. He's got these Protopolis. There's no mercenary to stop this one, so that's going to be huge for him. But it's the question is, these guard towers, this push from Fox is devastating Matreiuss right now. What is he going to do to be able to survive this? There's stuff coming everywhere. Colossus? Well, he's got some raids on the gold mine. This is going to be huge because Matt Fox really needs this gold income. He doesn't have any trade at this point. And it's going to be huge. He loses this Migdal Stronghold in the middle. These Chariot Archers are going to have to retreat here because he knows that he needs this location. A guard tower coming up, but the Hippocon, there's too many of them. There's 5 here. They should be able to pick off these villagers building up this guard tower. The Champion Chariot are going to come into this location. It's going to allow Matreiuss a little bit of breathing room here. We'll see how he goes. As this location is coming down. We've got the iron upgrades now for Matreiuss coming through. And the Son of Osiris is still alive, still sitting at a lot of HP here, but Matreiuss is all over the map right now. Colossus on this location. We don't have any mummies. Scorpion Men being built. What are you doing? You need mummies against Hephaestus. And this Colossus is going to be taking down this location. We've got engineers coming out. Oh, I love it. Engineers coming out, followed by maybe Heliopolis to go into this town center for some mercenary. and that gold will be really needed in this front here. But Matreiuss needs to get up a fortified town center. I'm really surprised he's able to defend so well for so long at this point, but just the random raids are really what's keeping him in it. That Engineers has come through. These Metropolis start dealing a lot of damage to kind of everything here, and these units are going to be retreating here at this point. Franry coming up to grab these berries. Doesn't want to move on to farms too early. The berries pretty much gather as fast as a plowed farms. Irrigation though is a little bit faster than farms. Looks like this town center may actually go down. There's so many units here, and while Matreiuss is sitting, he doesn't even have full pop here. He's not producing units fast at all, but the siege is coming on this top side. The story is going to be this town center is going down. This town center is down. This town center is down and it's out. We don't have ceasefire left either. You have to use it early, so he's not going to be able to get it back up. And now Matreiuss is sitting still under population. He's got all of his upgrades though for his armory, so his army's going to start causing some chaos here. We'll see if he can utilize this side build that he's constructed here. Potentially, or he's going to chuck the fortress here. I like that Matreiuss is moving in on a different spot here. He's got the Heliopolis out, and this is going to clean up this Baluster Tower. The Migdol does fall, and this siege tower chilling here should be picked off at some point. The village is going to run in and help that one with the help with the militia. These Baluster Towers are going to be falling, and now maybe the Son of Osiris is a little bit out of position here. Does have all these chariot archers to help out, but Matreiuss needs this town center back up. We're seeing more watchtowers just going up, or Baluster Towers going up for Fox. A little bit of an attack on this Son of Osiris. Fox not paying attention does pull his Son of Osiris away, but he's going to be losing a lot of HP. Son of Osiris is a slow unit, only 3.6 move speed, but all the rest of these units will be falling. We do have infantry now coming out. Town center going to be coming back up for Matreiuss, and he's going to stabilize very, very quickly here. And he does have a trade route up. It's not the most efficient, only 42 gold. And if we saw what happened in that last game, only getting 80 gold. It's really important to get that at least 80 gold or 90 gold. And get 100 gold from your trade route is the most important. You can chuck it here and you'll be totally fine. And get that 100 gold. And he's also got the corner blocked for Fox, which is really going to be instrumental if this game goes a little bit later, because he's already stopped it. It's going to be something he has to push through. And now Matreiuss has got the Heliopoli side attack coming in. This is going to force Mercenary out for Fox, and Fox, he's got not that much gold in the bank right now. We can see the Heliopoli. He's going to be going after the barracks. He doesn't want Spearmen to be dealing with him at this point here. And they are max population. He hasn't noticed it just yet. Going to be trying to stop these walls from going up. The Hippocon are here, and we're seeing the Heliopolis move in. We've got the champion Spearman here, but that's totally fine. We should just see Matreiuss go pure military academy here. Military academy should be totally fine. Does not need Hippocon for this fight. Military academy with Hoplite should be totally fine. We're seeing the Heliopoli pick off these towers here. Now we've got the mercenary cover coming out, architects coming through, watchtowers coming up as well. This Heliopoli does not go down fast with these mercenary cavalry, only copper weapons, so they don't have that much damage at all. More of these Baluster Tower gonna be falling for Fox. He's hit that point in the late game where he needs a trade route in order to survive here, and this Son of Osiris is a little bit idle. These Baluster Towers are coming down. This gold mine is going to be picked off, and then there's only this gold mine in the top for Fox here, as this is turning the tides significantly right now. Fox does have a lot of units in this location, but the watchtower coming up, seeing Siege Workshop coming up for Fox. He's pumping out these units as fast as he can. But as I said, this is all going to come down to this gold mine. There's only got 1,000 gold left in it. There is this gold mine up here. We do see a Migdol stronghold up for Fox in this location here. But and the market has been picked off here for Matreiuss. But he does have this location. This is the primo trade route. Market on this corner all the way up to here, and he's actually always getting less gold than he was because it's still not an efficient trade route. But now I've got the army of Fox dealing with this one, which is kind of what Matreiuss wants. And if Matreiuss can hit pop, which he has done, and push through this army here while he trades this location for it, that's going to be a very difficult situation for Fox to be in. And now we're seeing more military buildings falling right now. The Toxotes trying to take down the Son of Osiris. The Heliopoli taking down the Ballast Tower. And this is very, very difficult right now for Fox, as Matreiuss is putting the pressure on at this point. More watchtowers coming up for Matreiuss here. We're seeing the units die, and the gold mine is about to expire. There are units over here, and we don't see Matreiuss at all dealing with this one. We've got a random trireme picking off fishing ships in this corner, which Fox is not paying attention to. And now the gold mine's gone. This is going to be all up to this one here. And we do see the random spearman here. Then we should see like a catapult moving onto this location and just take it all down. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I think Fox has got the economy and the army to slow down this Matreiuss army. Only heavy units, but we'll see. We'll see. Because moving on to this gold mine, we can start pumping out some Hippocon from this location here. You can have some trireme as well to, or maybe ballast a ship, siege ship to harass that gold mine if you so chose. Here we go. Taking down this barracks as well. Champion Chariot just doing so much damage right now. I think maybe at this point we do actually need to see some Hippocon. There's the barracks though with the Champion Spearmen that are a bit scared. There's just too many Chariot here. Maybe getting up heavy Hippocon would be enough to make a push through here. Now the Son of Osiris is just being used to gather gold here. 4,000 gold and still no trade route set up. And we see the range attack from Matreiuss is still continuing here. Look at this Toxotes trying to take down this catapult. He's going to take him 115 shots of that arrow there to take him down. And here we go. Taking down the wall as well. Still no Hippocon coming out of here. I wouldn't mind just seeing a couple. Just a couple. Matreiuss is at full pop here. He should be spending some resources on upgrading these guys. He's not getting them anywhere. He's not getting armory upgrades, line upgrades here, and he can kind of afford it. These Heliopoli running through. We do see the market has started. I missed it. It must be really bad. Yeah, it's gone through here. It's gone from this location into his town center. So what is it, like 15 gold? Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. But he'll start it. He'll clear out this bottom, this position of the map, and then get his market up. But he doesn't have any docks. Well, he does a couple of docks over here. So this location is not the best one for him because he doesn't have real control over the sea there. So he might have to go for a less efficient trade route on this location here. Another fortress coming up for Matreiuss. Does he have Divine Blood? Yeah, he's got Divine Blood, so it's going to build up nice and quickly. And we've got the Heliopoli destroying towers left, right, and center. Really controlling this center here, but Fox is totally fine here. He's actually a little bit under pop. He's got a lot of resources, but not a lot of military abilities. Something we don't see as an issue from Egyptian very often. Well, and the Toxotes focusing down the Son of Osiris, trying to do their thing. And now we've got the reign of terror on the Heliopoli by the Champion Chariots. Again, only doing 1 damage a shot. The Son of Osiris does a bit of damage there, but we get closer and closer to taking this one down. I wouldn't mind seeing just a Petropoli sit up in this little location all around here and try and take this one out, but not going to happen just yet. Still controlling this corner, which is absolutely key. Controlling this corner as well, which is absolutely key. So nice job so far from Matreiuss. He's going to have to make a significant comeback though if he's going to win, but this is all going to come down to trade route. Only 1,000 gold left for Fox, and I think the reason that Fox's score is so far ahead right now is because of military. It's not because of economy right now. I think Matreiuss' economy is quite nice. He's got the bow saw, he's got the salt arm forer, and he doesn't have any villagers on food yet. You might want to deal with that because that's maybe why he's got so little food in the bank. He's got 46 villagers on the wood here. They're absolutely pumping out the wood so he can build those military buildings, get the militia, and he's realizing he just needs to hold on here until his map control gives him the win. Because this market, even though there's a bunch of these trade routes getting stuck as well, you hate to see it. But once this gold mine's gone, Fox has got like next to no gold in the bank. And this game's going to completely change. He's going to be able to trade resources for a little bit, but I think he's got a market that's coming up in this location here. So from there to here, it's actually not bad. It's going to be a small trade route, but it's not going to be that much worse than what Matreiuss has got here. And now the army of Matreiuss is starting to pick off all of these Fox units, as Fox is sitting at 0 resources here. In the gold, that is. And he's just gonna destroy it at this point because he can build units and Fox can't. Look at all that gold in the bank that he's got. Maybe he's over economized again. He's trying to build buildings everywhere. He's got temples coming up because he can build those colossi. Big difference from last game is not having the colossi. So we'll see if that becomes an issue that Fox has got to deal with or not. Here we go. What's going on? Oh, we've got the wall set up as well, nice and early. And while this is going on, Fox can't exactly spam mercenary to stop this. So getting the guard tower, I should say, set up, getting the stone wall set up, and he's going to be able to start sending through Petropoli into this position to siege down this town center. And there is nothing that Fox can do. He does have a siege workshop here, so he can catapult this down if it's set up, and there's not a lot that Matreiuss can do to stop that. So maybe there is something he can do, I should say, but he doesn't have any gold. Still sitting at next to no gold, sitting under population here for Fox, sitting at 150 or 146 to Matreiuss's 160. And here we go. More hoplites pumping out. There's no gold left on the map. This is all trade route right now. I'm still surprised to see this market not... It's like Matreiuss just hates efficient trade routes or something. It's the difference between Matreiuss and... This is the only difference between Matreiuss and the other top players. Trade routes. And we've got a Silver Colossus has been trained up, ready to get produced. The champion chariot's chilling over here. There's a guard tower that can hurt them, but he's targeting down the house for some reason. And we do see that this is where the market is. So if you're a Matreiuss, it wouldn't be a bad idea to build out some ballister ships and force some navy fighting, because you can't murk the navy. And now it looks like Fox's economy is starting to get a little bit more okay. These caravans, only 42 gold, but it is a good amount. And if you get your Pharaoh here to empower this one, it's going to be a good amount of gold to have in the bank from your trade route. But still, it's less than ideal, and Matreiuss is slowly but surely catching up. He's building up this fortress as well. We do see the catapult in here. He's going to be taking down this guard tower. It's going to be that one for this forward build. He just doesn't have any units here to deal with this. Just need a couple of Hippocon. Force out the mercenary to deal with that one. More guard towers going up in this middle of the map. Nice wall set up everywhere for Matreiuss as well. I'm just seeing him trying to get those little advantages, but he's just not. He sets up the buildings, but he's just not like stapling his position in these maps here. More walls coming up for Fox to try and prevent this one here. Still not seeing these docks being used. It's a little bit disappointing. It could be huge if you get the ballister ships out, force out the hammer ships, and then once the ballister ships die, you make a push on the land. But it's not happening just yet. More of these guard towers coming up at nice walls, but Fox is able to keep this catapult here to do a lot of damage. Both players have their engineers out as well. And we're seeing Matreiuss make another push onto this low side here. You could get a wall up here as well, and kind of do what Fox has done, but not just yet. We're in the fray here, picking up a bunch of these champion chariots. He needs to pick these guys off if he wants to set up in this location here. I think there is maybe a little bit of elevation bonus here, but it's not going to matter too much. Not sure if this is high enough for the elevation bonus. I don't think it is. But yeah, we've got some ballister towers coming up for Fox. He's trying to prevent the impending ballister ship coming out from Matreiuss. But yeah, they do get picked off if you have the upgrades. If you have the extra upgrades, they outrange the towers. We have a 20 range here. The real story is this Colossus just not being built. It's just chilling at 99%. These militia, they help out quite a bit, but they do take up a population, which is maybe not something we would want to see. It'd be interesting if we change these militia to be more like a mercenary, in that they die eventually, but they cost no population. And a random thought in a random moment of this game, but just a little bit of a slight buff for Poseidon, or maybe not even a buff, just a change of the way the unit works. Maybe a nerf as well as a buff. Nerf in some situations, buff in some others. We've got the gold Colossus now, it's no longer silver. And the mercenary cavalry coming out to stop this catapult dealing damage, like I said, could have just walked this off as well and he would have been okay. But the guard towers coming up in this middle of the map here. Can Fox just siege this down with something? The wall's coming up for Fox, he realizes he needs to stop this one. And there is some mercenary cavalry coming out. Yet again, we've come to yet again another stalemate, like last game. Got the one to the soldiers coming up. Not that much use for it in terms of god power blockage, but he will get the favor incoming as well. And now Matreiuss is trying to take down these guard towers or baluster towers. So much resources spent on those, but they do so much damage. 15.44 to the 13.60 of Matreiuss. So very, very big.
Into you.
Now the champion chariots doing their thing. Chilling in this location. Wants to make sure that Matreiuss can't get it, but he does have this Petropoli in here. He can start sieging this town center down. It's not quite prevented though. Huge raid coming onto the villages of Matreiuss. I'm not sure why he's chopping down the trees in the middle of the map. The Metropolis moving a little bit forward here. Matreiuss not paying attention. He could be using that one to take down this fortified town center. He does have architects, but it does not have the sun-dried mud brick because he's not Ra. Playing Isis this game, these town centers are a little bit more, a little bit less durable, I should say. And now even more of this. The fortress is the point that he's sent to is a little bit too far forward, and he's actually going to lose this Metropolis while this one's coming down. The village is starting to repair. There is no secondary pharaoh just yet for Fox, so that's going to be hurting because he's got the pharaoh over on this location. So having 3 of these guys is enough, but the catapult is up. The mercenaries start coming through, and looks like this town center is going to live another day while this is dealt with. There's enough of these units here. We do have a couple of these champion hoplite coming in as well. But maybe if this Colossus could come through, he could start targeting down this location. Yes, it comes out. Maybe going to be able to do some damage here. There's no mummies. No mummies coming out just yet. A little bit of pathing blockage. Petropoli, get out of the way, man! He's going to do some damage there, but Gold Colossus. He's the man. He's got the big sword, and we're going to see pathing blockage from these mercenary cavalry, but they do no damage, basically, like 5 damage a hit. And given he's got 1500 HP, that's a long time he's going to live. We do see the mummy's going to come out. He's got 99% here. Just needs to delete some units and pop this guy out, and it should be dealt with. Now the Colossus is going to spawn, though, so this is going to be huge. You got the Polyphemus here, going to be dealing damage. Polyphemus does have some huge cross damage. Some more military buildings or fortresses going up in the middle of the map just to try and defend here. Some nice walls from Matreiuss as he's moving through. Still, the mummy is not spawned, and the Gold Colossus is going to take this down. Heliopolis coming in as well, and Matreiuss is looking like he should be able to take this one here in this location, or take this town center down. Even with the mercenaries starting to pop out, if this town center goes down, that's the trade route for Fox gone. And I mean, it's not that bad. This town center is not going to be that much worse than this one. There is the mummy spawning out. He's going to start to take down these colossi, and he's going to target down the high HP one there. Nice micro from that one there, but the Polyphemus does not die. And he does like 20. Well, he does 5 crush and also 24 hack, so a lot of damage there. The Heliopolis doing the damage. The Petropolis coming in as well, and he takes down the town center. Now the story is going to be, can he keep this town center down? If he can keep it down, he's going to be laughing straight the way to 2-2 level in the series. It's going to be really important for him to do that, but the mercenary are still here. Does have another Gold Colossus running away from that mummy, but unfortunately does not get it. The Petropolis is here. How much life does these mercenary have? Just a little bit left, and we do have another Petropolis coming out. Needs to get that one in here and start sieging down this location. Will we get there in time? Oh, it's looking like it's not going to happen. There's a bit of path blockage, and the town center is back up. That's super unfortunate there for Matreiuss. Got to be a little bit of a blow there, and we've got the cabinet trying to take down a dock here as well. Oh, look at all of this trade. He's got, oh my god, what is this? 30 camel caravan plus, maybe 50 camel caravan here, not doing anything as they're queued back to this location here. And Fox, no gold in the bank at this moment, so he's going to have to come to the town center, come back to the market to dump it off, right? Get the gold from the town center and then come back to the market there. We'll see if he can do anything here, but this is looking dire to say the very least for Fox. But I mean, he's just defending so well, managed to get that town center back up, not panicking, picking off those fortresses in this location. Now we're seeing houses getting targeted down from this side location, but the cavalry back in here, mercenary cavalry popping out. Absolutely huge right now for Fox, and Matreiuss is moving in. Maybe he can. Oh, finally got the Juggernaut out. It's not a siege Juggernaut though, so the Ballista Tower will win this fight. You definitely need to get siege, and he is getting Navy Auxiliaries, and you need to stay away from it because here we still win the fight 1 versus 1, and we are seeing that is what's happening. And here we go. Oxy, Juggernaut are here, and this is going to be markets coming down, but we've got the ramming galleys now coming out for Fox, and they'll be able to pick off these guys very, very easily, and we don't have any cabinets out, so it's just a little bit of harass here as we're moving in onto this location. This is what you want though. You want these population to be sat in the Navy so that you can then transition into the land and force the Navy to be deleted. That's kind of how you do the swapsies. While there's ramming galleys, you attack on the land. When the ramming galleys come out, build more of these Auxiliaries and Navy Juggernauts, Oxy Juggernauts. And here we go. The Heliopolis taking down this market, another market needing to come back up, and there's no mercenary over on this location. These are chariot not going to be enough to take it down, and now we're seeing an attack on this location as well with the gold Colossus here as well. These Heliopoli not quite on the right location. Need to pick off this Ballast Tower. We've got another mummy here. We've got 2 mummies here actually. These are Hippolytus here, but not micro. You can pick off these mummies incredibly quickly, but again, the trade route going to be picked off for Matreiuss, and going to be idolizing forcing these camel caravans idle. I don't think idolizing is quite the correct word there. And another market is back up. We see these, they don't have to be re-queued because it was up before the last market died, and now we've got the triremes coming out to pick off these heavy ramming galleries. We're seeing yet again another attack on this bottom location here. The wall's trying to get up, but oftentimes we're seeing Matreiuss go for these before we set up the walls. If you set up the walls like before, then this wouldn't be an issue, and you could keep this attack going, but it's just not happening. And now the mummies are here. They're here for glory. And yet again, we've got these ramming galleys versus trireme. I think the trireme will win because of the armory upgrades. I think both players have got full armory upgrades though, and then we can start building out those navy ships, those Oxy Juggernauts. And we've got the gold Colossus yet again trying to take down this town center. The mummy is after him. Both of those mummies after him. He just needs to keep those guys alive, and unlike Zeus, you can't deal with these mummies very easily. Zeus can just get out Bellerophon, and you just chase these mummies around, kill them off, and then the Colossus just do a ridiculous amount of damage. Here we go. These Heliopoli are going to take down this location. More markets getting thrown up. The trireme is here, and the Pharaoh gets picked off there. Absolutely huge. And now the Oxy Juggernaut dealing the damage. Going to kill off this market very, very fast. Does this give bonus damage? Not that one. No, it doesn't. It just changes their animation. Burning Pitch does not give a bonus for these units at all. And we're going to see the Juggernauts taking down these Ballista, taking down everything else, and they're going to be forcing the Champion Chariots to be doing their thing. Heavy Ramming Galley coming over as well. They should be able to prevent this from doing anything at this point, but more of these Gold Colossus are out, and I think the Mummy were picked off, and they're going to be able to take down this location. We've got the Mummy getting queued up, but 2 Gold Colossus is huge right now on this location, and we've got so many of these Chariot Archers having to deal with these Oxy Juggernauts, and he's just neglecting this. We've got Polyphemus, we've got 2 Gold Colossus, and this is a dead town center if I've ever seen one. 3 Gold Colossus. We've got the Chariot, oh, not the Chariot, the Pharaoh here, but the Apollos are taking this this Pharaoh out here, and there we go. Town Center getting very close to dying as it does fall, and Fox is feeling the pain that is the Greek late game, taking out that Town Center. And now we're moving on to this location here. The Pharaoh gets picked off by Polyphemus. These Ballista Towers coming in. Bunch of idle military in this location as the Heliopolis is moving in to take out this market, which he needs to do in order to secure this game here. These Colossus just doing so much. And the issue right now is there is no population for this Mummy to come in, and there's also heroes you have to bypass at this point. And this location is being completely cleared out by Matreiuss, taking out this market, taking out the second market, and this all comes down to this location not being secured by Fox. And Fox could do that right now. He's got the location here. He could send some, can rebuild the market in this location and maybe continue here off of 2 town centers. But it's going to be 2 town centers versus 4 here, and there's just so many Gold Colossus right now. How many villages does he have in favor? He's got like 9 villages on favor to pump out these Colossus from this town center, from this temple here. We're seeing a desperate attempt here from Fox to rebuild these Ballista Towers, but they just die so quickly. And there's the trade route. We see all of these idle caravans here for Fox. It's got to hurt, and he's not moving over for the market. Where is he putting up the market? He's putting up in this corner here. It's going to be a small trade route, but it is going to be a trade route that is sort of effective here. Seeing the Ballista Tower getting picked off as well. Everything is going down right now for Fox. We are seeing it. We're seeing the villagers now move in, and here's the town center. There's still a bunch of champion chariots, and this is just Heliopoli and Gold Colossus here. Happy to trade this population for villagers right now. These Gold Colossi can pick off these champion chariots pretty fast as well. With Divine Blood, she does have. We'll get this town center up very, very fast. Now, here's the Mummy coming in, and there are no heroes left. So these Colossus are going to start falling very fast. The recharge rate is, oh, I thought I saw it, is 20 seconds. So every 20 seconds, you will be able to pick off another Colossus here. There's a Pharaoh helping out, running that Mummy away, trying to get him back that charge. What does it matter right now? Got the heavy elephant here. And there we go. Fox taps out. GG. Well played by Matreiuss. What a comeback. Felt like Fox was like really ahead here, but this just came down to controlling the corners. Controlling the trade route, forcing Fox to have to trade on this shore, and then once the ballista ships come in, Matreiuss just takes this one. And it's not often you see a win from someone underneath the score. And that just comes down to the kill-loss ratio, I think. Yeah, you see the kill-loss ratio, 719 units killed. 719 versus 382. I mean, it doesn't account for all the mercenaries just die. You can see there's almost 100 mercenaries that just die, but absolutely insane there. And Matreiuss takes this one, leveling this series 1-1. I mean, sorry, 2-2. We're going to our 5th game here. I can't believe my eyes. Update the score and then move on to game number 5 for you. Thanks so much for being with me. We've got one more game.